Amy Lynn Bradley's disappearance remains one of the most haunting mysteries of the modern era. A young woman full of life and ambition vanished without a trace from a cruise ship in the Caribbean, leaving behind a trail of disturbing clues and unanswered questions. Did she fall overboard? Was she abducted? Or is there something far more sinister at play? Her story is one that continues to perplex investigators and terrify travelers, even decades later. The dream vacation that turned into a nightmare. In March 1998, 23-year-old Amy Lynn Bradley embarked on a Caribbean cruise with her parents and younger brother. The family set sail aboard the Royal Caribbean's Rhapsody of the Seas, a luxurious liner promising fun, relaxation, and breathtaking ocean views. Amy was a recent college graduate with a bright future ahead, and this trip was meant to be a chance to celebrate before stepping into the next chapter of her life. For the first 2 days, everything seemed perfect. The family enjoyed the ship's amenities, dined together, and took part in various activities. However, as the ship made its way towards Curacao on March 24, 1998, everything changed. The last known sighting. The night before Amy disappeared, she spent time at the ship's nightclub, dancing with the stars, socializing and enjoying the atmosphere. Witnesses reported seeing Amy dancing with members of the ship's band, Blue Orchid, particularly with a man named Alistair Douglas, also known as Yellow. She was last seen around 5:30 a.m., sitting on the cabin's balcony. Her father, Ron Bradley, briefly woke up and saw her there, assuming she would come back inside soon. But when he woke up again just 30 minutes later, Amy was gone. Her shoes, cigarettes, and ID were left behind, unusual for someone planning to leave voluntarily. The only thing missing? Amy herself. The mysterious circumstances. From the moment the family reported her missing, things took a strange turn. Instead of immediately locking down the ship to prevent any potential abduction scenario, the crew waited hours before making an official announcement. They claimed Amy had likely fallen overboard, but her family knew this wasn't true. She was a strong swimmer, a former lifeguard, and there was no evidence she had gone into the water. Several witnesses came forward, stating they saw Amy walking around the ship that morning, after she was supposedly missing. Others reported seeing crew members acting suspiciously, with one in particular having shown excessive interest in Amy the previous night. Some believe that someone on board could have been involved in her disappearance. The troubling sightings over the years, numerous alleged sightings of Amy Lynn Bradley have surfaced, leading many to believe that she did not die that morning, but was abducted instead. Curacao sightings. Tourists claimed they saw a woman resembling Amy being escorted by 2 men on a beach. She reportedly looked scared and avoided making eye contact. The brothel encounter, perhaps the most chilling account, came from a former U.S. Navy officer. He claimed that in 2000, he was visiting a brothel when a woman approached him and begged for help, identifying herself as Amy Lynn Bradley. Before he could act, she was swiftly escorted away. The online photograph. Years later, disturbing images surfaced online, showing a woman resembling Amy in sex trafficking advertisements. Experts suggested she looked older, but her distinctive tattoos matched those of Amy's. Cruise ship worker testimony. A former cruise ship worker later claimed to have seen Amy in the company of men who appeared to be controlling her. He remembered her as looking distressed but was unable to intervene at the time. The theory of human trafficking. With these sightings, many believe that Amy was targeted for human trafficking. The Caribbean has long been known as a hub for such illegal activities, and cruise ships, where security is lax and passengers are vulnerable, offer a prime hunting ground for traffickers. Some experts speculate that she was lured away, possibly by someone on the ship, and then taken to shore at the next port. Trafficking networks are known for their ability to erase identities and keep victims hidden for years, sometimes even decades. If Amy was taken into this underground world, it could explain why, despite numerous sightings, she has never been recovered. The family's fight for justice. Amy's parents, Ron and Iva Bradley, have never stopped searching for their daughter. They have appeared on multiple talk shows, pleaded with governments, and worked with private investigators to track down leads. The FBI has offered a $250,000 reward for credible information leading to her whereabouts. The Bradley family has faced heartbreak after heartbreak, chasing leads that seem promising but ultimately result in dead ends. Despite their relentless efforts, no definitive answers have been found. Why this case still haunts us. Lynn Bradley's story sends chills down the spine for several reasons. She vanished in a controlled environment. Cruise ships are isolated, yet someone managed to make her disappear. She was seen alive multiple times. Unlike many missing persons cases, Amy's disappearance is marked by credible sightings long after she went missing. The cruise line's response was suspicious. The delay in searching, the insistence that she simply fell, and the lack of full cooperation have raised serious doubts. It exposes a darker side of tourism. The idea that vacationers can be targeted for trafficking in paradise is horrifying. Could Amy still be alive? Over 2 decades have passed, yet the mystery of Lynn Bradley refuses to fade. If she truly was taken into human trafficking, there is a chance she could still be alive, trapped in an unseen world where her identity has been erased. Some believe that she may still be out there, hidden in a life of captivity that prevents her from reaching out for help. Theories persist that she may have been forced into the sex trade, sold into servitude, or even kept as a prisoner under a false identity. Trafficking survivors have recounted similar experiences, being moved from place to place, kept under constant surveillance, and controlled through fear and threats. Could Amy be one of them? What can we learn from Amy's case? Amy's case serves as a stark reminder that crime knows no boundaries. Even in seemingly safe environments like luxury cruises, danger can lurk in unexpected places. Her disappearance highlights the importance of being vigilant, staying aware of your surroundings, and questioning unusual behaviors. Travel in groups and stay connected. Be wary of individuals who show excessive interest in your movements. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, take it seriously. Know emergency protocols and have a plan in place when traveling abroad. Will we ever know the truth? As time passes, the hope of finding Lynn Bradley alive becomes more uncertain. Yet her family continues to believe that one day they will get the answers they have been searching for. They remain hopeful that someone, somewhere, holds the key to solving this mystery. But until then, we are left asking, what really happened to Lynn Bradley? And more importantly, could this happen again? The next time you board a cruise ship, remember Amy's story. Stay aware, stay vigilant, and always question the things that don't add up. If you have any information about Lynn Bradley, please contact the appropriate authorities. Her family deserves answers, and Amy deserves to come home.